Hello everyone, welcome to Candles of Speed Tier 2. My name is Thomas, I'm in the commentary box today, and yeah, a very warm welcome to Russia. I'm a little bit ill, so if my voice isn't really clear or I've got some voice cracks, I'm 17 and ill, so that's probably the reason why. Yeah, looking to, I think again, which I say almost every week, very interesting qualifying, and I hope this will be another one as well. As I forget to go into the party, so I will do that now and I will be back in a sec. So, I'm back now. Everything should be fine. Let's see, the stream is online as well, so that's very good. Jonathan is already in the chat and says let's go, and I totally agree with that. Let's go racing, boys. Let's go racing. Let's see, 4 to 7 then. Our tier 3 commentator is already out. Eat the shoes, yes. Yeah, you know what the thing is? I don't know who it was Mitch or 47 would said, but they said they were gonna show me some footage of me saying it, but they didn't actually show it to me, so I don't have to eat it right now. But I think if we hit 300 likes or something, or it was something at Abu Dhabi. Oh yeah, if no one crashes out or loses his connection at Abu Dhabi, I will eat my shoe as well. So you have to stick till the end of the season to watch me do that. Dominic is in the chat, he says, nice win, Mr. Switchback. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. It's not quite 100% sure that I got the win because Lego is trying to get his 5-second penalty removed for an illegal overtaking up. But for now, I got the win, and hopefully it stays like that, but we have to wait and see. But thank you very much, really like that name. Hopefully we can see some switchbacks today as well. Let's see, we bring up the tire details and we will go on board with Dan, and we will go on board with him. So I will give you a rundown through the track. Brake, yeah, like 100-meter board. Really, you have to keep it tight here. Don't run too right, otherwise it will invalidate the corner. Keep it really tight here. It can wheel maybe even a 10th or something. Out through the gears and down to 4th gear, I think. Yep, he did. Up to the first sector point, then down to 3rd gear. Yep. Up to 4th, up to 5th, up to 6th. I should keep it in there if I was him. Oh, it goes to 7th. Back to 4th. Not really smooth entry, but it's okay for now. Really nice flowing corners in sector 2. Now important to get a good exit here. Going up to the straight. DRS wide open. DRS mode on 4, so full use of power right now. Up to the second sector line, 105.2 as he brakes. Can cut a lot of the turn on the inside there, really tricky. There's literally no traction at all, no grip. Going into the corner, tight little chicane. Also easy to lose the back end there. I managed it quite well. Up to the last 2 corners. Brake, 3rd gear. Now up to 4th gear, 5th gear, down to 3rd gear, early on exit as possible, and then he puts in a 132.0. Let's see, Hemi is not on a run right now. Donamo definitely is, as Racepo puts in a 130.6 for his lap right now, brings him up to pole. Let's see what Donamo can do, up to final corner. Crosses the line, 131.1 brings him up 2nd. Mitch with a 141.5 brings him up to 3rd place. Small with a 132.1 gives him P5. And we will go on board with championship leader Hemi, who is going to start his lap right now. Door is wide open, up to almost the first corner. It says it's the second turn, but yeah, it's first turn for most of these drivers. Up to the long left hander. Good exit. Good job from him. I think he's on for a really good lap right now. There's a car in front of him. I hope it doesn't. Oh, she almost lost it. I hope it doesn't get in his way there. Yeah, and it's becoming a little bit of a issue at these Grand Prix. Raceboy and Hemi, both the championship leaders, tangling up to each other. It's like the 4th or 5th time right now they got tangled up with each other, and maybe for once they can have a cleaner race together. I know Raceboy was saying in the chat he was hoping for it, so let's see. Maybe Hemi thinks different about it as he ran wide into that corner. That wasn't the perfect line to take there. Semi last 2 corners for him. Was a little bit of a scrappy lap, and I think it's still fast though. Puts in 1:30.9, just behind Raceboy. So the 2 championship leaders, P1 and P2. Let's see who's on the lap as well. I think Rip and Ron is going to start his lap. Yeah, I think so. Well, he's a little bit low on ERS though. Maybe he did a lap before this as well, but got it invalidated, I think. So now he's on for another one, but it's gonna be close. I think he will run out of ERS at the end of this lap. It's gonna be close. See, he goes up to the first sector. He's 2/10 up on his time. Oh, and he... Oh no, I thought he was just gonna cancel his lap, but he's continuing on. Was not the best corner there. Took a great exit. Get good exit here, rip and run. Wow, ran a little bit wide, but it's okay. The ERS right open. Yeah, he's really low on ERS now, 20%. This is gonna be close. Low on fuel as well. I was him. Just cancel the lap, pit in, put on a new set of hypersoft tires and try it again. Although you want to start on ultra soft tires, but I think that's not gonna work. As he puts in a 1:32.8, which brings him up to P13 because Fallen just did a 1:32.7. So that's Ripple Run now in 13th place. A lot of these guys coming back into pace. You really need to rush everything to get 4 fast laps in at this track. It's like you can do it, but you have got to be quick. So I think a lot of these guys will just go for 3 laps. As racers in the pits as well. So we got Smado with a 1:31.4 on ultrasoft tires, which is a really good lap from him. And now we got Raceboy, who's already out for his second run. Like this is what I mean. You can do 4 runs. Maybe he's gonna go for it. And you need to be quick. When other guys are coming in, you already need to go out. Stomix in the chat, he says, I'm gonna be listening but not in the chat much, so here are some predictions. My boy Youth in the top 5, Raceboy Paul, podium, Hemi, Raceboy 47, first penalty to 47 and no safety car. Like, these are the kind of predictions we want to see, guys. This is just all in it, really nice. So, Raceboy for Paul, okay. Well, he's trying to make that happen as he's gonna start his second flying lap right now. Where is the tournament 3? Here it is. As Jakey boy gets pole with a 1:30.4. Great lap from him. 2 tenths quicker than Raceboy. Go back on board with him. Really taking on these curbs. You need to really attack them if you want to be correct around here. Lost a little bit of the apex right there, but it's alright. Took the apex there. And here as well. Really good sector 2 so far. Important, get a good exit. As Ripperon does what he always does, retiring after just one flying lap. I still need to ask why he does that. I still need to ask that. As Tom's in the chat, it says, I low-key hope that there will be a big crash right after the start. Yeah, like that's something I hope as well, but on the other hand I don't, because I want these guys to just fight all for it. But if it happens, it happens. And I think Raceboy cut the corner, so he's coming back in. As Hemi is on a quick lap right now, as he was pushing the limits right there. Don't know if he invalidated. He definitely wants to improve on that. Yeah, it's like when a safety car comes out, it's always very interesting, but then just bring it out mid-race like we saw in Tier 3 racing. That should be amazing. Then you got guys on different strategies, different tires. Some guys are on like 10 lap old ultra soft and some are on 2 lap old hyper soft. Like, that's really interesting. And he says real life is gonna win this. Yeah, of course you want your brother to win. Don't know if it's gonna happen, but we will have to wait and see. You never know. I didn't expect to win yesterday, so everything is possible. You just never know. As Amy almost lost it right there. He's really pushing the limits right now. As he's coming in, yeah, that's what I just thought. I thought it was corner cutting at the end of the long left-hander, so that's why he's coming in probably. Then we will switch to Ricky, who said he was gonna just put in one flying lap, but he already did a 1:30.8, so that's great from him. As Mitch is on his lap right now. He's probably coming in. Yep, he is. Smalto still with those ultrasoft tires inside the top 10. Really interesting. Racer with a 1:31.4. Both McLarens P8 and P9. There are a lot of guys back into the pits again. And I think Donamo just set his lap and now he's coming in. Although, maybe not. Yeah, he's almost 2 tenths down in his lap time. So this is just gonna be a quick lap from the Nano. He's trying to get inside the top 3 probably. Ooh, he ran right there. Maybe he invalidated his lap time. I don't know. Still continuing on, so I think that's a good sign. Star Ferrari is pulling out of the way nicely. DRS, 4th ERS mode, which some of these guys just or forget or don't know about. That if you put it in 4th ERS mode, just overtake mode instead of hot lap, you gain that little bit more top speed on the straight. So if you guys hear this, please do it to improve your lap time. And 3rd ERS mode right now, just to save a little bit of ERS for the last end of the lap. Now he ran out of ERS, which almost everyone does, up to the line. As this is going to be a great lap, I think. A 1:30.6, yes it is. It's P2 for Dynamo, which Raceboy down to P3. As 4 to 7, we will take a look at him. I know he's fast, so I need to keep an eye out for him. Tier 3 commentator. As he goes up to the first sector line. As it doesn't show how much he's up or down on his time, so we just have to go with the lap and see if he can improve. So these guys will probably now start to go out again to start their last flying lap. Whoa, that was really close. Last two corners for 47, last turn for him. Where does he bring the car up? It's P8 for him. P8 for 47. And Mitch, his teammate, warming up his tires. Need to give him a shout out. There were no interviews yesterday, but I was using Mitch's setup yesterday, and it is literally amazing on the tires. I struggled a little bit on lap 11 when I came in. I had to pit on lap 10 if I'm absolutely honest, but those ultra soft tires felt absolutely amazing on this setup. So I think, if that's my prediction, he's on for the win, because his tires will be in an absolute much better state than probably the rest of the guys, but we don't know about their setup, of course, so maybe they got a really good setup as well. Thompson says, where is Jordan? Well, Jordan is the birthday boy today, so congratulations to him again, although I congratulated him for like 4 times already today. But he is just enjoying his birthday with his friends, etc. So he's just doing his thing. I said it was alright, so no stress for that. As Mitch is going to start his flying lap now. Let's wait and see where the other guys are on track right now. Raceboy started one as well. He's in front. Ricky's gonna start one. So we got Raceboy, then Ricky. Where's Jakey boy? Okay, so then we got, oh my god, Raceboy. Donamo retired. We got Raceboy, then Jakey boy, then Ricky. That's what we're gonna do. So Raceboy. Or they go to 10. Yeah, this is what I just meant. The Raceboy keeps it in 5th ERS mode, as you just can get that little bit of extra out of the car if he puts it up to overtake mode. But he got a great run through the little chicane at the end of the straight. Now this chicane, he takes that one really smooth as well. Last corner for him, as he tries to put it on pole, which he can't manage to do. He did a 1:30.2, but it's probably invalidated, so that's end of the qualification for him. We go on board with Dan, who just goes into the pitch. Then we go to Mitch. He puts into the pitch as well. Jakey boy with the fastest lap, a 1:30.2. Then we go to Hemi. What can he do? Oh, first we got Ricky, I think. Yeah, Ricky goes up to the finish line right now. Oh, he ran wide. It's P2 for Ricky. P2 with a 130.4, sorry. Great lap from Lennon up to P5, and now it's up for Hemi, as he's just ending it right there. So I think that's it. So we got Jakey boy on pole again, like he did last week. As I got inside info from Jonathan, he says Mitch got blocked. Oh, that's really annoying. If he sends that in, maybe the steward can do something about it. That's really unfortunate while you're on your quali lap. So that's Jacob and Paul. And Ricky, again with a really solid qualifying. He's up to P2 right now. Jacob Boy now, he needs to make sure that Renault is not gonna screw him over again with the pit stops. So we got Jacob Boy on pole, Ricky in second, Donamo in third, Raceboy in fourth, Len in fifth, Oaksy in sixth, Smalo in seventh, Hemi on eighth, Juventus in ninth place, Real Life Robin in 10th place, Mitch in 11th place with his teammate in P12. So those guys are gonna start on super fresh new tires, and the rest of the grid we have to wait and see what tire they gonna put on. So I will go through a little bit of the strategy. Probably a lot of these guys will start in the top 10. They will go from Hypersofts to Ultrasofts. I think the lap you want to pit on is lap 10 or 11. They will probably go on to a set of Ultrasoft tires and run to the end of the race. Guys on the Ultrasoft tires, they will likely go to lap, I think 17, 16, 17th. Then they will put on the Hypersoft tire. And they will go on through the end. The guys who will got wing damage or things like that, they have to cut the pit early. If they go onto the soft tires, I think if you go onto soft tires from like lap 5, you can make it till the end of the race. So that's really nice. There's of course a big gap between the Hypersoft and the soft tire, so they will probably go a long way into this race. Now we can see what tire everyone is on. Yeah, we got Fallen, Kibi and Adriel on soft tires. Then we got Racer on Ultrasoft tires, MP Motorsport and Ripper on Ultrasoft tires, and the rest is all on Hypersoft 2. Mercs on Hypersofts as well. So Racer is the first guy who is off strategy right there, and then we got Crow in a P14 on Hypersoft tires as well, so he wants to get past Racer as soon as possible probably. Leg goes in the chat. He says, "Let's get ready to watch Takeaway get stuck into the pits again." And no, he was writing that when he was laughing at it as well, because we all know how Jakey's gonna react to it again if he gets stuck. But let's hope, of course, that he's not gonna get stuck in the pits, because that's just gonna. Oh, I just don't want to describe it. That's gonna be awful. Adriel and Crowan got disqualified. They're not even close to each other. That's interesting. And Jakey Boy, oh, I think everyone was running way too slow and now everyone gets disqualified, or is it just Jakey Boy? It's just Jakey Boy. Jakey Boy managed to be leader of the formation lap and got disqualified. That's just something new. It could only have been Jakey Boy to find it out for us. Get in, boy. So yeah, these guys are now lining up to the grid. And we will go on the way. So everyone is lining up to the grid. As we got 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go for the Russian Grand Prix. No, we're not. Again. Oh, I hate this. Yes, now away we go for the Russian Grand Prix again. As it's a good start from Jakey, but I think Ricky got a better start. And it's race point down the inside again. It's 4 wide. No, it isn't. Yes, it is now. 4 wide. Oh, Ricky. Ricky managed it. Ricky with the big balls himself. Get in, mate. He's up to P1. That might be an illegal overtake, but he's P1 for now. As a race boy, got a clean start. People falling down. It's Mitch. No way, Mitch. Yes, it's Mitch. Oh no. This is just a disaster for... No, I said he was gonna win. This is just commentator's curse. Oh no. I'm sorry, Mitch. I'm so sorry. As Ricky made a mistake. That's him down to P3. Race boy up to P2. And Jakey boy now up to P1. OC really close to Lennon Meringue. He tries to get down the inside. No, round the outside. Down the inside now. Oh, it's close. They hang it round the outside. Oh, Lennon defense. A little bit aggressive, but it's okay. And Hemi, championship leader, he's down into P8. He's really struggling while his title contender is up to P2. Hemi, you need to do something about this. As he cuts that corner, that's already a warning for him. Ooh, Lennon broke really late. He has got to cut that corner. He's got to cut that corner. He doesn't get a penalty for it, but maybe he has to give up the place. No, he doesn't. Now it's Oxy down the inside. Oh, these guys are going for it. But it's Oxy who makes the move stick. No, he doesn't. Lennon hangs it around the outside. No, he doesn't. So McLaren into the wall. That's Smarto. As he lost a little bit of his front wing. And that's Hemi upper place. A free position for him. Smarto lost the right hand side of his front wing. And now it's Dan looking to get that place from him, as he will struggle through this corner with a lot of understeer. Then you need to make use of this, mate. As he's weaving across the track trying to break the slipstream. No DRS just yet. Then around the outside. Oh, then ran wide. On the grass. Hangs it though. Down the inside now. Oxy picks up 3 seconds. There's a Force India. Just running sideways. It's like Gymkhana here in Russia. And then got past Smarto. And now it's Racer looking really thirsty to get past his teammate. Is Smarto gonna pit? No, he's just continuing on with that wing damage. Ricky is losing time to the 2 guys in front. The Renault and the Red Bull pulling away. As Hemi, Donamo, what is going on in the midfield? Lennon is just getting back on Oxy. Hemi, in 1 lap, he already gained like 3 places. And Hemi picked up 3 seconds. He got that corner. Oh, it's Lennon. Lennon and Oxy fighting still. Oxy hangs it around the outside. Lennon defends. Oxy has to run wide, but he defends. Now it's the inside. Now you've got to make it stick. No, he doesn't. Lennon hangs it around the outside. What a move from Lennon. Get in, mate. And it's just all starting to form up again. Hemi. Oh, mate, that was a risky move. That was really risky to do. And now you got Donamo on your back. He tries to get past. As he goes round the outside, Hemi goes for the move. Hemi goes for the move. What a crazy move from Hemi there. He just got no patience at all. He's just dived straight into it. And he lost all those places now. He's back down to P7. And Oxy now is running away with it. 4 to 7. Then up to P5 already from P12. He's having a really good race right now, and he now wants to get past. Where's Lennon? No, Lennon, what happened to you, mate? He just completely lost it then, with what Hemi did. He must have completely lost it. What happened there? I must have missed that. Did you guys see it? I must have missed something or so. Hemi kicked Lennon out. Yeah, but he's standing there. What? Yeah, I must have missed that, sorry, but Jeffy is in the chat, he says Hemi kicked Lennon out, so that's a warning for Hemi, and that's just not gonna help him in the championship fight. Someone who's gonna get helped in the championship fight is Raceboy. Lennon now left the session, Donamo gets past 4-7! Hemi, what did you do? Hemi, what did you do? It's then into the wall and it's then out of the race. Oh no. Oh no, 4-7 Dan. This is so unfortunate. He's in the wall. And it's him. Over! What is going on? What is going on? It's Robin and Andrew out of the race, fallen with wing damage. Maddie retired as well. If this is no safety car, I don't know. What is going on? What? There's just like 1, 2, 3, 4 guys retired in the straight. That little straight before pits. Then retired on this lap as well. We got 5 guys out in 1 lap. Look at these guys here. 1, 2. Then someone is in the pits, that's 3. He retired. Andrew left the session as well. That's 4 guys who are just out. And it's Juventus now on soft tires up to P12. What is happening? Look at the gaps, and Hemi is just continuing on like nothing's happened, but he's just causing all of these incidents. Yeah, Lego says no safety car ever again, lads. How can that not be a safety car? Raceboy gets past Jakey Boy, but Jakey Boy is thinking, nah, not today, mate. Tries to switch back. Jakey, make it. Make the switch back. No, he can't. Raceboy gets past Jakey Boy. Jakey Boy has got a little bit of a loose back end there. But guys, what was going on? Is Dennis in the chat? I ain't gonna be racing here long. Hemi, what the F, man? You wasn't even the car behind me. And then Dennis is gonna be in there. He says he took me out as well. There are gonna be a lot of incidents going Hemi his way, I think. And I think they will result in penalties for him. Because I all caught it on stream as well. Hemi, what did you do? As he picks up his second penalty. Oh no, Hemi, you probably lost the championship there. So yeah, I just don't know what to say. We're just gonna concentrate on the closest battle right now, and that's Oaksy and Hemi, and that's for P4 and P5 in the race. And yeah, look at the gap between P9 and 10. That just says everything about this race. I just don't know what was going on. As Nail is in the chat, he says Hemi is drunk. Well, he's going around the outside now, tries to make the switch back. And it's just like, yeah, I just don't know what's happening. I'm gonna invite 4-7 Dan for the party. As I see these guys are really close to we gotta wait a little bit before I invite him. We can get his view on it, and he's gonna co-commentate with me. These guys are not gonna fight. I will invite him for a little bit, although we're gonna wait for this battle to pan out. So it's Hemi goes down the inside. Oxy switches over to the other side of the track. Hemi down the inside, makes the move stick, and that's his first fair overtake of today, I think. And yes, I may be a little bit rude here, but it was just ridiculous what he did before. Oxy, boy, that was really close to the wall, mate. I'm just gonna invite them. We'll be back in a sec. So here we are back again. We will go to the race director to see how many penalties Racer and Jakey Boy got. Race Boy now 3 seconds and Jakey Boy without a warning. So if Jakey Boy can just stay within 3 seconds, although he's losing a lot of time right now, then he's in for the race. Yeah, it's like Chavi and Adriel in the chat, but they're speaking Spanish, so I don't know what happened there. We have to wait and see the video and the POV from Adriel. Or if you guys can just translate this into English, then I can understand what happened there and I can explain to the viewers what happened. As Ripperon got passed on ammo, and that's why, because he is coming into the pits as 47 joined the party.
I'll sort my audio out, mate. I'll be with you in a second.
Okay, yeah. This is, yeah. Oaksy got a 3-second time penalty. Probably got, yeah, off turn 2. Smarter now with the fast slap on ultra soft tires. And Oaksy is trying to get that play from Happy back again.
Right, I'm here.
Yeah, yeah, and then just, yeah. I got it on stream, mate. It was, yeah, crazy.
Was it as blatant as I felt it was in the heat of the moment? Or was it racing incident?
No, it definitely wasn't, I think. Yeah, it's like he moved over and yeah, he probably didn't mean to do it. As Oaksy got past Hemi again. Sorry for the...
Move on the outside?
Yeah, around the outside there. Hemi goes down the inside again. Defends it really well. But yeah, it was like Hemi was weaving as he goes into the pits right now, lap 9. It's a little bit early, but you can probably make it. It was like weaving all over the track, in my opinion, and then he hit you. But it was already the lap before that. He just made a dive bomb and a half on all of you guys. And then Lennon just retired because of it. And after that he took you out. But then, after that, you see those names like Edward, Real Life, Maddie and Motorsport. All of these 4 guys just retired before on the short straight before pit entry.
Did you see
what happened? I don't know what happened
there? I just spoke to Matty before I came in here. Apparently there was a coming together between him and Smarto.
Yeah.
And then that put Matty in the wall, and then the car spun back out into the track and took everyone else out in the process.
Oh, yeah, I saw the back on track taking everyone out bit, but I didn't know that was going on before. And now it's your teammate making a move on Fallen as he makes the move stake, so that's matched up to P11. Sorry, what did you say?
Is Smarto still got wing damage?
No, he pitted 3 laps ago for ultra soft tires. So he's not gonna make it, definitely, I think.
Yeah.
Crow now really close to... Oxy as Race Boy is into the pits. Lap 9. Race Boy into the pits.
Jakey Boy's in behind him.
And Jakey Boy is in, he's just following him. And Jakey Boy also got rid of these tires. He was doing a lot of work to keep up with Race Boy. As these are the only good guys, yeah, Ricky, Oaksy and Crow and continuing on. And then we got Racer already on ultra soft tires up to P4 now. when we
I
placed the
saw
OT.
when I saw Racer was starting on those. He's got to be hoping for a safety car
Yeah.
because he's going to lose so much time now.
Yeah, but yeah, he was the first guy on another compound than Hypersoft tires, so he was going for that alternate strategy. But I spoke to him yesterday, and then he already said he was going to go on to Ultrasoft tires. So yeah, he got this in mind. He thought this was the best strategy. So yeah, maybe if he got this right, but yeah, he will gain. He's like 2.1 seconds behind Oaks and Crowan. And they have to pit on Ultrasoft tires, and he can pit on Hypersoft tires. So if he just can stay on, then he should be in for maybe a podium.
Especially after penalties, because I would imagine, since Hammy took Lennon out as well, even if mine was a racing instant, it was done too. I would guess there's a penalty coming there.
Yeah, but it was like so strange because they got past the start-finish straight, and then it was like, wait, we miss Force India, and then I saw Lennon was in the wall, just here, just straight in front there. I was like, what happened there? And yeah, as Crowan is into the pits on lap 10, going on to Ultrasoft probably.
You know, to keep it going.
Hammy now. How close will it be? He will overtake him. Yep.
So, we say, was Ricky challenging for the lead with Race Boy and Jakey Boy, or was he just solid third?
Yeah, Ricky was like 4 or 6 seconds behind the guys. Let's see how many seconds we can to the leader.
He's 15 and a half behind ahead of Race Boy even, but that's closing quickly.
Yeah, because Race Boy is on much fresher tires. Same goes on for Jakey Boy and Hammy as well. But if he pits right now, he will be in front of him. Yeah. On much fresher tires, on ultra tires, that will play a big factor at the end of the race. So yeah, interesting to see if these guys are gonna pit. OC 8 seconds behind Ricky. And Ricky, yeah, he goes into the pits. OC will probably follow him in as well.
If we want a third, Matty's available, he says.
Sorry?
Matty said he's available if we want a third commentator in.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, if you can suggest him. Always nice, just make it a little bit of fun. As Jakey Boy puts in the fast lap of the race, so he's really closing up to Race Boy in front of him. And we got Racer now. P1. Rip around. Oh, not rip around. Yeah, it is rip around.
Two friends, first and second.
And Race Boy so close behind it. He just thinks, get out of the way. I need to win this race. Is he gonna go for it now? Whoa. Oh, he really gets held up. And this is just all playing into Jakey Boy's hands.
Racer and Rip and Run have got to pit this lot, surely now. Well, not. Actually, no, Ultrasofts.
No, they're on Ultrasofts, yeah.
They've got to keep going, yeah.
They're just a full pit stop behind these guys. Yeah, we'll get him in. So we're back. Let's see, we can check the penalties again for these guys. Race Boy still on 3 seconds of penalties with no warning. And Jakey Boy has got 1 warning. He picked up on the last lap. When he came out of the pits, he picked that one up. So for now though,
Hammy with another 3 seconds.
Yeah, so for now, Jakey Boy is in the lead. Ricky, he pitted and he came behind Hammy, but he's on 3 lap newer tires than Hammy. As we got Maddie in the chat as well.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Yes.
Fortunately, I didn't want to be in this position. I'd rather be racing, but you know.
And then as well.
So I've gone from the high of victory to DNF.
Yeah, and I thought you guys as Mercedes like Mitch, and then you guys were on for maybe 1-2 again like you did last week, and now we're just like P12 and DNF. No points from the maximum points last week to no points. To no points this week.
If Mitch can get some points, I'll be happy, because we've still got Adriel not scoring any for Red Bull, KB not scoring at the minute for Ferrari, so we'll do some damage limitation to those two.
Yeah, true. As Raceboy did put in a fast lap of the race, so he's pulling away from Jakey Boy again. Jakey Boy needs to stay within the 3 seconds if he wants to win this race.
I'm just watching the gap between Ricky and Hammy, and it's not getting any smaller.
As you just said, it's just got it a little bit smaller.
It's just started to.
I think it'll be now or never for Ricky. On newer tyres.
He'll be pushing for it, won't he? If there's anything I've learnt about Ricky since I've started racing here, it's that he will not go anything less than 100%.
Yeah, definitely. He's pushing always to the limit. Literally always. There are no really close battles going on.
Ricky's
just got in a
and
second.
Racer.
Yeah.
And Ricky just got into a second, yeah. I think this is a little bit more interesting to watch. Ripper was not gonna make the overtake. Maybe Ricky is. It's just a little bit too far away. But how there was no safety car when you guys crashed, Maddie? I don't know.
I took 3 people. Well, I didn't take 3 people out. My car rolled back. I just sat there and it was like bolting, cleaning up the pins, or the cars in this instance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so strange.
Spectacular carnage.
Just don't know what you've got to do. Yeah, Mitch. Mitch on ultra tires, but he just got to stop again. Or will be able to make
Mitch,
it.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh
He
yeah,
might be able to
true.
get them to the end.
It's Mitch with his God-saving setup.
Tyre saving ability.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
Yeah.
Here we go around the outside. Juventus defends it. What a great move from Mitch around the outside. Brilliant job.
Race, just don't. Sorry to butt him, but Racer is developing some kind of train behind him.
It's a
Not
racer
noticed.
train at the moment.
Oh, Juventus in the wall.
Juventus. Oh, Juventus hit the wall and he picked up 3 seconds. No wing.
I don't think he's got any damage though.
Here we go. Oh, Hammy and Rip and Run touch.
No,
Rip
you're
hit the
serious.
wall and he's got front wing damage, I think, to his right hand side. Yeah, he's missing a whole end plate. It's not good.
Oh. Hammy
Stand.
again.
Hammy claims another victim.
Oh, Racer. Racer, get out of the way, mate. Oh, Ricky is fuming right now. I just can't tell you that. He's gonna shout something in Welsh we all don't understand. And it's just gonna continue on.
We need some chips and cheese to calm himself after this.
Yeah. But he's still,
Go on, Ricky,
he's still within a second.
Get yourself a night out, son. We'll sort you out.
Oh, Donamo.
It's because Rip runs in the pits.
Yeah, he's pitting on
Ultra's on
Hypershock.
Hypershock.
Yeah, that's probably a smart choice.
Yeah, they should make it from there.
Just wonder if Juventus can close up to Mitch again. Still within a second.
Yeah, he's still in a second, maybe with DRS. Or they can both close up to Donamo or something, maybe that can happen.
Maybe.
But he's on much fresher tires though, so I doubt it. Ricky is looking to get past Hemi for the last podium spot.
I think he'll gather him into turn one as soon as he get a decent exit from the final corner.
Come on, Ricky, you're highly motivated.
I don't know who I want to cheer on here, because I need Ricky to do badly so he doesn't get the Haas to overtake Mercedes in the constructors. But having torpedoed me, so whether he meant to or not, I'm going with it.
Well, you've said it now. The story's out.
That's fine.
Shall
Shall I just be really neutral and just say racing will always win?
That's a very safe.
I'll get that shovel for you. You dug yourself out of that one.
Racing will always win. Yeah. Juventus still hanging on to the back of Mitch. I think it's just like the thing of just he's able to hang on to Mitch, but just can't get past anymore. Because of the DRS, he can hang on to it. I think.
Ricky closing in.
Be interesting between those two because they're both going to jump on. Will they both jump? Yeah. Will they both jump on Hypersofts? Or is my maths failing me?
Who?
Oh no, Mitch and Juventus, so they'll go to the end.
Juventus will.
Juventus will, but Mitch, although he's got a setup.
Jury's out with Mitch.
Yeah.
How many laps can a normal person get out of Ultrasofts?
Well, I know the tires feel horrible on the last lap if you pit lap 10, so like 17, 18 laps, so that's almost it right now, and he still needs to go 7 laps.
So he can double that
9.
easily in his sleep. Be fine.
I think he can do it. Whether he'll stay in the points, I'm not so sure, because Race is catching them up and he's obviously in the Hypersofts.
Yeah, but Juventus will catch him up some point as well. If his tires go off
Oh,
badly.
he's just gone past Crowan, guys, into turn 1.
Yeah, we got Racer here, overtaking Juventus. So that's Juventus down to P11. Oh, Mitch locked up.
Ricky.
Mitch locked up. Go back to Ricky. And Jakey Boy is still within 3 seconds, so Jakey Boy for the moment still P1.
Okay, I'll retract the comment I was about to say. I was going to say I'm
What was
disappointed in the lack of penalties, but then I've just scrolled through the race director. Oh,
He just scored 5 minutes to see all the penalties. It's like Jakey Boy is, I think, the only one right now.
Oh, Ricky's going for it. He's got him in the slipstream.
Oh,
it's Racer Mitch.
That's right.
oh, what is this for camera angle? Yes, here we go.
It's easy for him.
Easy move from Ricky, great job. Now Hemi tries to go down the inside. No way, mate.
Racer's gone past Mitch and Mitch is pitting.
Mitch pitted, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I... So he is a normal person as well.
I think it's more the fact it's not worth it for him to stay out. See, if he saw Racer catching up, he knows Juventus is going to get him on those tyres. So he might as well pit and try and claw his way back.
Yeah, and get the fastest lap. Just for honor. Pride.
I wish we did the same as F2 in cars, where we gave points out for the fastest lap.
Yeah, we're thinking about that though, as stewards. We discussed this point. So maybe we'll bring it in for next season, I don't know. But it's possible.
Matt, whatever you're thinking, no.
Oh.
I know that little intake of breath.
I mean, if I get bored, I'll do a Fernando Alonso at the back. But sod it.
Oh,
Fresh tires.
Oxy and Crowan are like
Yeah.
close to each other, like for the whole race now.
Line of stern.
And Jakey, oh, now he's just gone back into 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's hovering. It's hovering
He's on the
over
edge. He's sweating right now, I think.
So is Juventus, as Rip runs up behind him on hypersoft, he's feeding the pressure.
Hemi picks up another penalty. On how many pens is he? Wait.
He's on at least 12, I think. I'll double check.
1, 2, 3, 4 penalties. 5. So he's got 15 seconds.
Oh, that's impressive. I think the target this week's 21 to beat.
Is it 21?
Yeah, I think one
Who
of the
got
tier
that?
3 drivers picked up 21.
Yeah, Ross got 21.
Ross got 21 seconds of penalties.
Oh my god. I don't think we're gonna get that much of an exciting ending to the race like we did with Tier 1 and Tier 3.
Because we're not in it. That's why.
Yeah, that's why probably. Oh man, by the way, I have to give a shout out to yesterday, Kaylee and Fish, because I've watched the end of the race all over again. Not because I won it, but just how they reacted to it.
Yeah,
It was literally amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally amazing.
It was.
The fact that I won
it was.
helped a lot, must admit it, but just the reaction was amazing to watch.
I saw you put in the chat about how it was an amazing finish. I thought, oh, was it like the tier 3 one where there was like 3 wide into the final corner, or like someone's torpedoed someone? Then I watched it back and I thought, no, that's just the reaction. Got
Yeah.
nothing to do with what's happening on track. It's just them two.
Yeah, they were not like overreacting. It was like happening all on the final corner again. At Squirrel round the outside. No switchback. Come on.
Switchback, come on.
Come on.
We'll have a
Always
switch-
double switchback, but he lost it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Speaking of switchbacks, did you see mine on Dynamo quite early on?
Probably yeah. I think I got your overtakes on there. Yeah, probably.
I was thinking, oh yeah, there's a gap there. Come on, let's do it for Thomas. Get up the inside. Bring it back round. I was just praying you'd seen it.
Oh my god.
Rip and run and Juventus.
Jordan is just letting me down. He's in the chat. Did Thomas win after penalties for tier 1? Mate, how can you say that? You're my teammate. Where is the support?
Speaking of penalties, Jakey Boy's 71, now over a 10th.
Oh, Crowan going for it on Oaksy.
Yeah, Corin got a
Braking
mistake.
zone.
QB 3 seconds. Yeah, Jakey Boy now. He needs to...
I think Rip and Run's going to have
3
Juventus
seconds.
down his DRS straight. To the outside. Yep, nice clean move. Nice and clean.
Ripper on a much fresher tires. So that's Juventus. He was in the points and now
he's
he's
gonna get the move
outside the
back.
point. Oh, the Jakey Boy, there's it. 3 seconds. He was pushing and he pushed a little bit too much.
Unless...
Wait,
Oaksy on the outside of Crowan.
oh,
Done.
I'm going to see how many race boys.
I'm missing all these overtakes. What am I doing? Oh, Smarto and Racer both at the same time. They pick up.
KB's in the pits.
He did 20 laps on softs and he's pitting. Hyper. No, but I thought he could make that. Yeah, no.
Keep an eye on Juventus then, see what his tyres are feeling like.
Yeah, his tires will be screaming at the end of the race. Pitted lap 2.
Still keeping the back of Ripperman though.
Yeah, he's still hanging on.
Here we go, Corona Oaksy round 3.
Can one of you guys check if Ricky's got any penalties? Because I don't think he has.
Yes, one.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
one.
One penalty, no warnings though.
That's a shame. Okay, because Jordan said, yeah, keep an eye out on the gap between Ricky and Jacob, or he might get him on pens, but yeah, he's not catching up that quick, and because he's got the same amount of penalties, that's not gonna happen, I think.
Yeah, and Race Boys had one penalty with one warning.
Oh, Crowan.
Noxy swap again.
Noxy, yep. These guys are making the race entertaining. Otherwise, there's just no battles around. Ooh, Oaksy, yeah, I just saw that. Just on the edge, and now a little bit over it. 3 seconds for him.
And 13. Stop. I have to scroll down further and further every time. Everyone stop.
Just find their name on the race director, man. You can go through just their own personal ones.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
Yeah, but that just takes the entertainment value out of it.
What, I've scrolled through 10 years worth of warnings.
Just see how long the list is.
Oh, then I will pick one up. That's another one.
Do you know what? I'm so desperate to get something out of this race weekend. I'm going to check and see if Mitch is going to jump into the points on penalties or not.
Ooh, we've got a chance. Ripper on with 3
Maybe.
seconds.
Yeah, Ripper on, and he's just 6.6 seconds behind Fallen, who is on 18 lap old soft tires, and he's on 4 lap old hyper soft tires, so he should be a lot quicker.
Juventus is on the back of Ripper. This is amazing. 21 laps on softs. Oh, Ripper binned it.
I just got it on stream. That's Juventus up to the points again. Juventus is driving a brilliant race.
Well.
It's weird.
His tires, how does his tires look?
He just dropped it.
But if you look at Juventus' tires, they still look decent. Wow.
Mitch is jumping Rip and Run if they finish now.
Okay, so then he needs to gain 2 seconds.
He needs to gain, yeah. Couple of seconds. Gap up front still the same, still just over 3 seconds, 3.4.
Yeah.
So they both got 3 seconds. So.
But still,
Yeah.
if... Oh, he picks up another one.
Oh, that's
I
it.
just...
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, it's again hitting.
Oh.
Oh, Oaksy going down the
I've
side.
just
Oh,
got
Ripper
that.
on. Oh.
I've just caught that. He's gone straight into the wall. There was no attempt to make a corner.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a penalty for him then. If you got it
It's
on
the second
stream,
one this
then
week,
it's it.
but yeah.
Yeah, although it didn't cause a safety car, it's still in the rules that you get a penalty for it, so that's just a stupid move from Ripper on, to be honest. I bet you got it on stream as well, that's so unlucky.
Well, I didn't get it on stream, but I've got the share play.
Yeah,
I was just on board with him, so I wanted to see what he was going to do. He goes to the wing and then straight off.
Well, yeah, I can understand the frustration, but yeah, still. I just wanted to say, if Racepo picks up another 3 seconds, then Jakey Boy still needs to gain 3 tenths, but now Jakey Boy picked up another penalty, so that's just Race Boy gonna win easy right now. Just keep your head down, keep it calm.
Not sure, but I think Mitch may be closing. harsh
It's
as
closing a
hell.
lot. Okay,
Poland's got 4 penalties.
just a little prediction. Who's gonna finish ahead, Oaksy or Crowan?
I think Crowan on penalties.
Do they have the same
I
amount
didn't
of
think about it.
penalties?
No, because he's got a lot more, I think.
Oaksy got a lot. Oh, that's a four. But okay, but on track.
Oh, on track. Crowan.
Yeah, if Crowan is
Oaksy,
smart, if Crowan is smart, it just. If I was Crowan, I would have taken no risk at all and just stay behind it. There's no point fighting. But on the other hand, you just want to get past him as well.
Just had a look. If Oaksy gets 1 more penalty, he equals Monday's record.
Excellent. That's
Go
outstanding.
for it, mate.
Actually, Hammy just got another one, didn't they? I'm gonna have a look. How many's Hammy got?
The Hammy is on for it as well.
Yeah, 1 more for Hammy as well.
Where's that going to stick Hammy? That's going to stick him like tenths.
It's 18 seconds, so
Yeah, he's going
at
to
least
stick
whoa.
in 7, yeah.
Plus the penalties he may get for the incidents he caused today.
Oh, then out the points then.
That's the conclusion of today.
Come on, Mitch, get within a second of falling.
Yeah, it's Dominic in the chat. He says worst day for predictions, no safety cars, so that's nice. Yeah, it's just all.
I mean,
out
there
of
should
the
have been
window.
one. It was pretty much a slam dunk.
Yeah,
I don't know how
100%.
it wasn't.
Should have been one definitely. Yeah, there's not like the big names are not out. Like then you're out, but the other guys are not really fighting for the championship. But like the usual suspects are up there, but in like not a normal order. Nahemi is gonna get like dropped down to almost bottom after all of it.
And we're on the final lap.
So we will go on board with Raceboy.
So I'll watch the Crow and Oaksy fight.
Yeah, Raceboy just drove a cool race again, like we used to see from him, where we used to. You got past Jakey Boy on lap 6 or lap 7. Oh! Oh! I thought it was on penalties.
Oh.
Failed to use the required tire compounds. Hit it
Oh,
22
Mitch is up a place, Daddy. There
Oh
you
my
go.
God.
Yes!
Oh my god, fallen!
At least 5 seconds. I think he's in. I think he's within it.
Oh, we got one happy man tonight then.
Well, I'm not happy.
Oh, but Hami's in the chat, he says F game. Yeah, because I thought Fallen was on a different strategy. How is that? Well, Raceboy, last corner, crosses the finish line. And it's P1 for him. The Jacob Boy crosses the line, P2 for him. And now it's just waiting for Ricky to round off the podium as Hami.
Hang on, Ricky, hang on.
So close. Oh, come on, Ricky. Do your job. And
Yeah,
it's
boy.
P3 for Ricky. Hemi, P4. Smaller now. Can he gain a place? Yes, he
so.
does. Oaksy,
Whoever said
can he
Oaksy?
gain a place? Nope. Crowan, yes. Crowan up to
Crowan
P6. Donamo, can he gain some places? Yeah, and
One
Oaksy.
man on
Oh,
ours.
look how close.
39,000.
Oh no. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Come on, Mitch.
Oh,
Here we go.
Juventus, Mitch. Yes.
Yes!
Oh, Mitch gets a point.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
we've got a point!
Oh,
Let's say
Dominic.
pick up a point.
Dominic is gonna be fuming in the chat. Juventus lost out on points because of penalties. He did 26 laps of soft tires.
That's outstanding.
That's outstanding. This is amazing. Can you guys invite or suggest Raceboy, Jakey Boy and Ricky to the party? To the interviews?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, it's a great job from Raceboy. Finally had a really calm race again. Jacob Boy did a good job finishing P2. Renault didn't screw him over this time, and Ricky again with a really solid performance. So then you've got some work made to get past him in the championship now.
I know.
Ricky's carried me to some more constructors points.
Again, I've put Raceboy and Ricky, but I've not got Jacob Boy.
Yep, I'm likewise.
Look at it. Oh, Mitch with no penalties.
Clean.
Clean cut. Get in.
Bonus points for that, or?
It should be.
Just every point he can pick is just welcome. He did the fastest lap? Yes, he did.
The fastest lap and
Should
no
have been
penalties.
2 bonus points, so that's 3 points for Mitch. I will invite the guys to the party for the interviews. Raceboy and Ricky, Jakey Boy. So we're just waiting for these guys to. Raceboy is in. As Dominic's in the chat, he says, "No, I will give Juve a hack for losing it on the opening lap." Yeah, Juve screwed it on the first lap. That's right, but still. Raceboy is in. Now waiting for Jakey Boy and Ricky.
Yes. Then fucking finally.
There's Jakey Boy.
What did Heavy do? Why is this on the menu?
Took out
Yeah,
half the field.
yeah, he
Question
took
was,
out
what
half
didn't
the
he do?
field. Yeah,
Apparently.
so I think you're gonna extend your, or maybe you're gonna, yeah, I think you're gonna overtake him in the championship standings. So here's Ricky. Guys, make sure your audio is allowed to be shared, but I think that you guys already have. Then we will start with P3 Ricky. Ricky, great job of qualifying. You did a great job. Solid race. Wasn't much happening. Tell us your thought about it.
Yeah, not a lot happened. I didn't have the pace of the front two, so I thought I'd stay out a bit longer and hopefully there was a virtual safety car or something because I'd have the pressure tyres and track position. But after 2 laps, I was losing so much time I had to pit, so that was it really.
Yeah, really unfortunate. You just didn't have the pace to catch up to the guys before, or you were just not trying. You were happy with the P3.
Yeah, considering that I've just come from work straight into the race, I'm delighted.
Yeah, you did a great qualifying though. I thought you said that you could only do one run, but you were in there with 5 minutes left or something, and you did a great lap.
Yeah, I got out work a little bit earlier, so.
Nice. Yeah, great job from him. Yeah, good job. Then we go to P2 Jakey Boy. Jakey, great qualifying. Pole for you again, like you did in Singapore as well. But then after that, you lost the lead to Raceboy on lap 6, and after that you just, yeah, it didn't go your way really.
No, I didn't really, to be honest, just keep it short. I just made a mistake on the setup. Instead of running eight ballast, I run 7, which meant every single time I turned right, my left front and my left rear would just overheat. So when I was on the hypers on lap 6, I knew I couldn't keep him behind. I thought maybe I could just tuck in the slipstream, but of course, Raceboy, I don't know what ballast he was running, but he did everything right and he deserved the win at the end of the day.
Yeah, you drove, well, you were in the fight for a long time because Raceboy had 3 seconds and you didn't. But then you picked up 3 seconds and then, yeah, it was all over really. You just couldn't get back into it. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, at the end, because I started with 6 laps of fuel, which probably didn't help my case with the understeer as well with the heaviness, but I had a lot of fuel at the end, so maybe I could